Hi there, I'm Sterling. You're learning American English with me, and I'm doing another kind of experimental video. I'm not very good with editing, so I'm doing this like as well as I can do without editing it. Maybe I'll become smarter and figure out how to do this with editing. I'm trying to get students to improve their pronunciation and stop making mistakes on the ed endings of simple past verbs and the past participle forms of verbs that ending ed. The rule is you pronounce the e in between the last letter and the d if the last letter is a t or if the last letter is a d. For example, decided, wanted. But if that letter is not a t or it's not a d, you pretend like the E does not exist and you merge the consonants together. For example, ASKED, asked, popped, 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 robbed, ROBBED. So, what I'm going to do in this video, I have considered getting a shock collar. I wanted my students to wear a shock collar and I would have a remote control. So if they pronounce something wrong, I could actually shock them. But I'm going to simulate this with some buzzer sound. I'm going to simulate this. If I'm going to read this list of verbs, and if I read it correctly, then you're going to hear this kind of a sound. Okay? But if I read it incorrectly, you're going to hear this kind of a sound. Or something worse. One of those two. One of those you'll hear a positive sound or a negative sound. So okay, let's get to the list. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Verb number one. I accept. I accepted. I have accepted. What do you think? Is that correct or incorrect? It's correct. Okay, next verb. Next verb. I act. I acted. I have acted. Correct or incorrect? I got it right again. Okay. Let's go on down the list. Achieve. He achieves. He achieved. He has achieved. Oh, what did I do wrong? You see. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. No, stop. You see, what did I do wrong? I know. What did I wrong? Achieve ends in a V. It does not end in a T. It does not end in a D. I have to take that V sound and merge it with the D. Achieved, not achieved, achieved. Okay, let's go on down the list. Affect. He affects. He affected. He has affected. What do you say? Is that correct? Yeah, it's correct because affect ends in a T. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I think I know how to do this. How about arrange? He, let's say make it she. She arranges. She arranged. She has arranged. Is that correct or incorrect? What do you think? Is it? Yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong. That's definitely not it because achieve ends in a V. It ends in a V. You got it? Okay, it ends in a V. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, next verb. You see, achieve ends in a V. You're going to have to merge that V with the D. No vowel sound in there. Achieve doesn't end in a T. Achieve doesn't end in a D. Okay, let's go on down the list to behave. Behave. Oh, behave. I behave. I behaved. I have behaved. Did I get that one correct? I got it correct. Behave ends in a V sound. The V sound is not a T. The V sound is not a D. Therefore, I must merge it with the D on the end. Achieved. Achieved. Okay, let's move on down to attack. Attack. I attacked this work aggressively. I attacked this work aggressively. I have attacked this work. I have attacked this work. What do you think? No. No. Got it wrong again. Attacked. Attacked. The K sound is not a T. The K sound is not a D. It is a K sound. If it's not a T and it's not a D, then it must be merged with a D without a vowel. Attacked. Attacked. Okay. Moving on down the list. Moving it on. How about belong? I belong here. You belong here. You have belonged here for a long time. Belonged. Belonged, that's right. The NG sound, is not a T. And it's not a D. Therefore, the has to be merged with the D without a vowel. Belonged. Belonged. Okay. Going on down the list. You get the picture. You get the picture. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more. Cough. Cough. I cough. He coughed. She coughed. She coughed. No, the F sound is not a T. The F sound is not a D. It has to merge with the D with no vowel. Coughed. Coughed. Okay, you get the picture. You get the picture. What I think I'm going to do, I might get this shock collar and try this treatment out on an actual student. I saw a shock collar online, a dog training collar, you know? I think it would be kind of fun. It would make a very entertaining video. If anyone would like to volunteer, would anyone like to volunteer for this job? It would be really fun to make the video with you. If you answer all the questions right, don't worry, you won't get a shock. Okay, that's it. Subscribe to my video. Catch you in the next one. My name's Sterling, and this is Learning American English with Sterling. Goodbye for now.